everybody? What's going on, my TTG fam? How are you all doing today? What's up? What's up? Another insanely volatile day as a nasty sell-off day in the overall markets. And we're going to talk all about that on the live stream here today, guys. What happened in the markets today? Why the sell-off? We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it. What I think happens next. Should you be concerned? A lot of people freaking out today. We're going to talk all about it on the live stream here today. One trade for me today was all it took, and that was short GameStop. GME. I went after it. I attacked it early in the morning, caught a big time short to the downside. I was in it, took profits, added back, took profits, added back. I was in and out of that trade, kind of trading around a core. So I got short a position and was taking profit, taking profit, taking profit. I added back. I was taking more profit. I'm going to walk you guys through the entire dynamics of that trade. It was a big win for me here this morning. It was a big day. And then I had an appointment later in the day that kind of took me away from the markets for a little while. So I wasn't really, I didn't trade anything else. That was it. That was my only trade of the day today, but it was a big one. And that was all it really took. So we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about GameStop. A lot of attention on that name again, as the kind of the Reddit trades have come back to life. KOSS, AMC, GameStop, EXPR, a lot of these stocks kind of coming back into focus. I'm going to recap all these trades, we're going to talk about those trades. I'm going to go over with you guys my GameStop short, what I think GameStop does from here. And then obviously we're going to talk about the markets, big time sell-off everywhere. It was hard to find any stocks that were green on the day today. There were a handful of them, but the overall majority of the markets were red, whether it's the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ. NASDAQ got hit the most. As the rotation trade continues, that rotation out of growth and into value, and the center point kind of, or like the reopening stocks, more focus on those names, and some of the strength, again, stocks that held up today, better than others were, the financials, energy, oil stocks, like kind of the same stocks that have been performing better over the last couple of weeks as the rotation trade has really come into effect. Those were the ones that held up the best today. Tech, the biggest loser of the day, and it makes complete and perfect sense why. And I'm going to talk to you guys about on this live stream, why did tech sell off as aggressively as it did. We're going to talk all about that on the live stream here today. Welcome everybody to the True Trading Group live stream. If this is your very first time joining us on a live stream, the first thing you want to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and of course, smash that like button, you guys, because on every single one of these live streams, I share with you golden nuggets of information and free lessons right here on the YouTube channel. My name is Michael Edward. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group. Began my career working on a fund in New York City where they taught me everything it is I implement in my trading today. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, folks. I was taught it. And I have since simplified that education and experience, and I've created a curriculum that helps teach my team members how to be consistently profitable traders. And I share with you golden nuggets of information and lessons, whether it's day trading, swing trading, stocks, options. I share with you guys golden nuggets of information on every single one of these live streams. So that's why you want to make sure you subscribe to the channel. And like I said, turn on those notifications. Okay. So I've said this a lot over the last couple of live streams, which is that the volatility in the markets is nuts. And today was just another example of the volatility being nuts. Okay. Whether it's always something, the overall markets today was one of the widest range candles that we've had in the overall markets since the sell-off in March. Now, when I say one of the widest range candles, I mean the distance from high of the day to low of the day. That distance was some of the biggest range that we've seen since March. Okay, since the March sell-off. So you also had a big spike in the VIX, okay, which is your volatility gauge. It measures volatility, uncertainty, and fear in the markets. You had a big spike in that as the market sold off today. And this is an absolute dream environment for day traders. It's an absolute dream environment. You have so much action and so much opportunity to profit from some extended moves that it's like, as an active trader, you couldn't ask for anything more. Now, as a long-term investor, long-term investors don't like this kind of stuff. They don't like these rough waters. Okay, they don't like these roller coaster of a ride. But for us, we love this stuff. Love this stuff. Okay, that's why, when we're hitting home runs, the home runs are big, they're plentiful. But on when you have volatile days like this, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about this too on this live stream, risk management is crucial. Risk management is absolutely crucial. Proper position sizing is crucial. Sticking to stop losses is crucial. Understanding the risk and the volatility of the asset that you're trading is crucial. Like GameStop, for example. When I'm coming in there and I'm shorting GameStop at $154 a share, which was my entry price earlier this morning, you can't sit there and say, oh, I'm going to stop out at 156. No way. No way. You have to understand the volatility and the risk, because GameStop can move $20 in a couple of minutes. So to think that you're going to enter a trade and only be risking, $1 or $2 a share on GameStop's just not even possible. The SPY today has like a 10-point range on it. To think that you're going to come into the SPY and you're going to maybe buy put options on the SPY and you're only going to risk like 25 cents or 50 cents on the SPY, it's just not realistic. You have to understand the volatility and how wide of a range these stocks are moving in, so you know exactly what you're actually risking on the trade, and you can position size yourself for that properly. Okay, so like today is just another example of just the absolute definition of volatility. Okay, just the absolute definition of volatility. And I keep saying that, I don't think the volatility will last forever. I think it's going to be here until we get our next really big market crash, which I don't think is happening right now. I'm going to get into that later in the live stream, kind of what I think about this pullback, what I think happens next. But this volatility, I don't think it's going anywhere, but I also don't think it's going to stay around forever. So this is even more so why it's important for you guys to be diversified traders, get an education, make sure you can make money on the way up, make money on the way down, make money while it's trading sideways. That's what being a real trader is all about. Okay, and we're going to talk a lot about that on the live stream here today. Okay, so first, before we get things going, I want to know if you're brand new to the live, this is your first time joining a True Trading Group live stream, I want to know about it. Go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. This is your very first live stream, guys. So just go ahead right now, type the letter I in chat if this is your first time joining a True Trading Group live stream. Type the letter I in chat right now. All right, Jonathan Martinez, Peter DiLorenzo, Janessa, Jenny Echo, Blake Tucker, Derek Ganj, Abdul Jamil, Brian, Ray Johnson, Chris Miller, Yellow Red Sparks, Sour Bills, Barbara Cahill, California Rebel, Investing for Fun, Zach Ben, Hassan Ijaz, Now Nero, Julabi, Abran Yemenez, Omo, Richard Duran, Jorge Baca, Ali M, Dana Carter, Tammy F, Sheeran, Kev Trades, Verdenis, Paverdenis, Alan Aw, Tian Pei. Oh, Andrea Weber, welcome. Andrea Weber, I remember you from last night's live stream. Andrea Weber just joined the TTG family, guys. Andrea Weber, welcome to the TTG family. Perky Floppy Feet, Andrews. We got Penny Stalk Caulk, Colton Carpenter, Walrus, Chad Lampy, Comp X, Roxanne Gates, Caesar Renteria, Alex Sanchez, Pravat, Costa, Gonzo, Thomas James, Daniel. We have a lot of first-time viewers, guys. Welcome. All of you, seriously, welcome. And congratulations for finding the True Trading Group live stream. I don't know if you guys searched it, you found it, you saw it on social media, or if YouTube was just like, hey, you got to check this stuff out. So either way, however you guys got here, seriously, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, because in every single one of these lives, I go over lessons with you. I go over trade recaps. I go over technical, mental lessons. I give you guys trade ideas. I give you some general market commentary, but I'm always dropping golden nuggets of information. I'm sharing with you guys all my knowledge and experience totally for free right here on the live stream. We've got a very special one here today. I'm going to kick off today by giving my opinions kind of on the market, on why the market sold off and what happens next. And then we're going to talk about, maybe I'll take like a 15, 20-minute Q&A, and then I'll recap my GME trade. Okay. So before I get into my trades and, or before we get into kind of the lessons and the trades and everything from today, I want to just make sure that you guys are aware of the different of one of the things that is important to also mention and discuss when you're in an environment like we are in is also really is the importance of understanding that there are a lot of different trading styles, that you guys don't have to just be fixated on one particular style. Like, first of all, TTG is not just me. I'm not just the only trader in there. There's 6 other pro trade moderators that are in there that each have their own different style, and that focus on their own strategy and have their own niche. Swing trading, day trading, shorting, long-term investing, options trading. Okay, we have different moderators in chat that focus on all these different strategies and have a specific niche in those styles. And it's important for you to figure out what type of style trader that you are and how that can actually help you during an environment like we're in here today, because just being a long-minded trader can be very difficult on a day like today. Okay, like you saw me, I'm usually a long-sided trader, but when opportunities present themselves to the short side, I jump all over it. Case in point, my GME trade here today. Okay, maybe understanding how to trade options can really help you today. By you want to sit there, you want to buy some put options in the QQQ, you want to buy put options in the SPY. There's a lot of different ways that you can profit and benefit from a day when the markets crash like they did here today. So having that diversity is very important. All the styles and strategies that I talked to you guys about are taught in depth in True Trading Group, like I said, with their different moderators that each have a different focus and niche on those different styles. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about what happened in the market and what's next. For that, let's take things over to the charts, and I want to first pull up this SPY, and I want to talk to you guys about what I think is going to happen next. Okay, so here we have the SPY. Now, as you guys can see here, this is what I mean by this is one of the widest range candles that we have seen, okay, in quite some time. Okay, when you take a look at some of these candles and you look at some of the range on these candles, these were really big sell-off days, but even those are not as wide range as this candle. This was, kind of the biggest wide range candle that we had, similar to the one here. But like, even when you go back here, guys, like, look at all these candles. These candles are small range candles compared to the one that we put in here today. That's the definition of volatility. Okay, that is intense volatility that you guys saw there today. But let's first kind of talk about, I'll go to 3-minute chart just kind of so you guys can see exactly what happened in the markets today. Okay, exactly what happened in the markets today. So what we'll go over here now is why. Why did the markets do this? Okay, what the hell happened in the markets today? And in order for us to kind of break this down, we have to talk about interest rates. Okay. And when I talk about interest rates, we're not talking about the Fed funds rate. We're talking about the 10-year Treasury yield. Okay. The 10-year Treasury yield has been on fire. Okay. It's been on fire. It's gone up like 40, 50 basis points in just a couple of weeks. The 10-year Treasury yield went over 1.5% today. It's made a very big move. It's made a very big move. Now, let me kind of talk about where we're at with that. The reason why technology was so weak today is that high growth stocks will underperform in a rising rate environment, because your high growth names are seen as kind of long-term assets, and the interest rate will start to eat into some of that growth potential. And that's why some of your big tech names and high growth stocks will underperform in a rising rate environment. Okay, the 10-year Treasury yield has been steadily increasing. Okay, now that further adds into what you may have heard people talk about over the last couple of months or couple of weeks, or maybe you've heard me talk about it, which is called the rotation trade. The rotation trade is when you have people that come out of growth stocks and they go into what is called value stocks. Value stocks are going to be your companies that are considered, they're dinosaurs. It's Johnson & Johnson, it's Boeing, it's McDonald's, it's, JP Morgan. It's all of these companies are going to be considered kind of your value plays, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And, those are going to be more your value plays. Then you're going to have your growth stocks, which are going to be like your Teslas, your Squares, your PayPals, your Amazons, your Nvidias, your AMDs. These are all of your growth stocks. Okay, these are your growth stocks. those are the stocks that will tend to underperform in a rising rate environment. That's why it makes total sense that the biggest loser of the day today was the NASDAQ. If you guys look at the Qs, okay, if you guys look at the Qs, oh, Chris Perry, welcome to the family. We just had Chris Perry join the group right now. Chris Perry, welcome to the family, brother. I remember you from the live stream last night as well. Welcome to the family, Chris Perry. My TTG fam, welcome Chris and Andrea to the family. 2 recent TTG additions to the fam. So now as we look at the Qs, and I'll pull the Qs up real quick on the chart, just so you guys can see it. Those are the Qs. That's the ETF that tracks the NASDAQ. You can see here, top right in my corner, we are down 3.5%. Now, that's far greater than if you look at the SPY, which is down 2.3%, and then even less so, the Dow, the DIA, that's the Dow Jones ETF, or that's the ETF that tracks the Dow Jones, and that's only down 1.6%. Well, that makes total sense because a lot of your value names are in the Dow, a lot of your high growth names are in the NASDAQ, and the S&P is stuck right in the middle of it. So this is just another example of that rotation trade. If you guys remember, I talked to you a couple days ago about a SPY option trade that I made. I bought put options in the SPY a couple days ago, and the NASDAQ was really selling off. New low, new low, new low, but the SPY was just sitting there. And the Dow was actually moving higher. The Dow was making new highs intraday while the NASDAQ was making new lows, something I really haven't seen in, I don't even remember the last time I saw the Dow making new intraday highs while the NASDAQ was making new intraday lows. Very clear and distinct rotation trade action. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know, we've been talking about, you know, that rotation trade for probably a couple of months now. We've been talking about that rotation trade. It is so firmly in effect. You know, all of your sectors that are outperforming, financials, oil, all your sector, or energy, I should say, your sectors that are underperforming, okay, tech, growth, outperforming the reopening trades, the airlines, the cruise lines, they've actually performed very well over the last month, while tech has clearly underperformed. The rising 10-year interest rate is really what got us, okay? The rising rate environment that we are in right now, when you're looking at that 10-year treasury yield, brings a lot of uncertainty. And I really don't think that it's as much that the rate is rising, because I actually think that the interest rates are rising for the right reasons. Economic data today was actually really good, okay? You know, there were some really good, there was your jobless claims numbers, you had some consumer numbers that came out today, like consumer goods numbers that came out today. Strong economic data. We didn't sell off today because we had some horrible job number or some horrible economic data came out. We sold off today because the 10-year treasury yield is rising really, really fast. And that creates a lot of uncertainty in markets. And I think that's the real root cause behind the sell-off. But I think that if we get another stimulus package, if COVID stays under control, because right now, COVID numbers are good. They're on a decline, and they're on a steady decline. And if that continues, you got to keep your eye, and there's a lot of these new variants of the COVID strain that are popping up all over the place. You got to keep an eye on that. But if we continue that downward regression in COVID cases, then we are that much closer to a complete full reopening. Okay, so once you get to a complete full reopening, I think you're going to see massive economic demand, massive GDP growth. You're going to still have 0% interest rates. You're still going to have the stimulus package. So these are things that will lead me to actually still be bullish on the markets. I think that this pullback or sell-off in the markets is viable. If we do break below 380, 379, your next support level is going to be down in the 370s. I'll take you guys back to the charts. On the SPY, I'll go to the daily chart and I'll walk you guys through these levels. So here is your level, okay, right around 380, 379, and that's going to be your 50-day moving average, which was previously support the last time that the markets had this big sell-off. So here, you remember, this wasn't long ago, guys. This was just 1 month ago. We had that big multi-day sell-off. Well, now here we are again with this another big sell-off. And I would not be surprised if the markets did take another leg lower and then eventually pop themselves back up, regain that 50-day moving average, similar to what you saw occur right there. Okay. So I would not be surprised if we get that type of action. Maybe tomorrow we put in like a small green day. All right, maybe tomorrow's like a small little green day. Maybe it's something that's, something that looks a little something like this. Okay, and then maybe the next day we break, we go below the 50-day, and then the next day we recover it, and then maybe we get a stimulus package, and the markets go back up over 390. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking happens here on the SPY. Now, let's say, for example, the stimulus package is delayed. Stimulus package is delayed. Okay, if the vote, like maybe they don't pass, they don't agree on stimulus, and we break the 50-day moving average, your next support level is going to be down around 370 to the high 360s. Okay, now that may seem like a long ways away, and it is, but I still think that would be a buyable area. You're going to go from one moving average, which is the 50-day moving average, to another, which would be the 100-day moving average. And as I pan this out, you will see that the 100-day moving average, okay, we violated it briefly and then recovered it quickly, is also an area of support, just like the 50-day moving average was an area of support. And if that 50-day moving average gets broken, I don't think it's out of the question to see the SPY go all the way down to 370, and then maybe we hold in the high 360s, 366, 368, somewhere in that region, before we end up bouncing back, recovering. And then later this year, I do expect markets to continue higher. I do not expect I got messages from people today saying, oh my God, Mike, is this March again, 2020? No, I do not believe that this is the start of a massive crash. Can we pull back? Yes. I've talked to you guys about this now for the last, I don't know, maybe 2 months. I've been saying, guys, that I would not be surprised if we see a 7 to 10% pullback in the markets, but I think it's a viable dip. I remain bullish for the rest of the outlook in 2021. I've been saying it for a while. I'm not surprised by this pullback. It makes sense. Rising 10-year treasury yield, spooking the markets, makes sense. What's led the markets to all-time highs for the last several years? It's been tech. It's been your high growth names. These stocks are trading at over 30 times earnings. They're very expensive. Your tech names, they needed to cool off. They're cooling off. It's taking the rest of the markets down with it. It makes sense. And then money is now filtering into the reopening stocks, some of the value names. And that's why financials are doing very well. That's why energy is doing very well. And you're starting to see that shift as Apple, Amazon, all these companies, all these stocks are trading terribly. All you got to do here, I'll just show you. Okay, I'll just show you. Look at a chart of Amazon. Look at a chart of Apple, right? Look at a chart of Tesla, right? Well, forgive all these tails. These tails did not. These tails did not actually happen. They're misprints. Okay, but then if you take a look at some of these other stocks, like take a look at JP Morgan. Much different chart, right? Look at JP Morgan. Look at Goldman Sachs. Guys, look at these financials. Look at these moves in financials when you compare them, okay, to tech. See the difference? Look at Facebook, look at Amazon, look at Apple, look at Netflix, look at NVIDIA, look at AMD. See the difference? Then look at Chevron. Look at Occidental Petroleum. Look at United Airlines. Look at Carnival Cruise. Your reopening stocks. Okay, your reopening stocks. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, guys, when you're looking at this. So that's those are my levels. That's what I'm looking at in the overall markets. Okay. That is what I'm going to be focusing on tomorrow. I think we may get down and maybe we test that 380. Okay, but that 380 is going to be your level. 380 is your level. And if you get below that, guys, and really truly below that, because I think once we get below it, we're going to try to get back above it. And if we recover it quickly, like we did here, okay, then I think we'll bounce right off the 50-day. But if we don't recover it, if we can't get back above it, I think your next leg takes you down to 370, 368, and then that's your next level that I would expect us to get some type of a bounce. Stimulus passing could change that between now and then. So that's the news headline that you're going to want to really pay attention to. Stimulus headlines, and you can also obviously be paying attention. You can also obviously be paying attention to the 10-year Treasury yield. Someone just said Visa has been killing it. No, it's okay. Visa's not really been killing it. I mean, they're just basically trading sideways. But I didn't look at Visa in a while. That's why I actually just pulled that up. Okay, guys. So those are my thoughts on the overall market. That's kind of what I think. Those are the levels that I see taking place right now. So I'm going to be paying attention to, JP Morgan's actually my favorite financial. JP Morgan's my biggest financial position. I also really like Goldman Sachs. Bank of America is okay, but JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are my two faves. But so that's it. Okay, so that's what's going on there in the SPY. That's what I think. I don't think everybody should be freaking out. I don't think you guys should be panicking. I have not yet sold my long-term portfolio. I think this would be too easy of a sell-off. I think I think when the next sell-off comes, I think it catches people by surprise. I think this would be a little too easy of a sell-off. So again, don't be surprised if we go down to 370, but I would be surprised if we broke below that level. Okay. If we broke below, so here's your two levels. There's one level. If we break below that, I'm not surprised. There's your next level. We break below that, I'm surprised. Okay. So that's that. That is that. We'll see what happens, guys. Okay. We'll see what happens, but that's that. All right. So there's the SPY. Next, what I want to do now, guys, is before I move on, let me see. What do members learn? Swing trading, day trading, long-term options, or all of the above? Yeah, all of the above. Okay, all of the above, guys. I mentioned this earlier. So you guys can see someone's asking. My TeachD members, don't be afraid to comment in chat as well and help out answer some of the questions too, because it's really good for non-members to hear it from current members. But yes. Intro Trading Group, we focus on everything: day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, long-term investing, high volatile stocks, low volatile stocks, trend continuation, trend reversal. There's 6 different moderators that are in chat calling out trades, and all of them have a different style that they implement or that they focus on. Okay, that they focus on. If anyone has any questions, Adam will put them up on the screen. Adam is is producing the show behind the scenes for us, guys. For those that don't know Adam, he's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, my TeachD fam. You guys know him well. There he is. Hey, Adam. So there he is. So guys, anybody that has any questions, he'll put them up right there on the screen. But yeah, guys, in True Trading Group, you guys learn all the different types of trading. I also will tell you every time I add a stock in my long-term portfolio, I tell you guys some of my recent ads. BW, GAN, CLOV, PSTG, CLDR are some of my recent long-term portfolio holdings. Billy Brown, my man, Billy Brown, what's good? Killing it with TGD, best investment I ever made. Beautiful, I love it. Thoughts on CCIV from Jared G. Listen, CCIV, I think this sell-off is really, really, really overdone. To be honest with you, if you like Lucid Motors, I think this is a good place to start to get long in your long-term portfolio. This is a key support level. Okay. So far, we're holding it. Okay. So this is a key support level. There was previous resistance. It then became support. Okay. You guys see that? And now we sold off right into where? That exact same support level. Okay, we sold off right into that exact same support level. So if you want to be long Lucid Motors, you think Lucid Motors is going to be a major player in the electric vehicle market, I think the high 20s is a good place to start to buy. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me pull up my screen. Sorry, I keep forgetting sometimes to switch to the chart. Sorry, guys. So there's previous resistance. It then became support. And then now we pulled back right into that support level here again. So like I said, if you are focusing on that, or if you, excuse me, if you are, if you like Lucid Motors, you think Lucid Motors are going to be a major player in the EV space, I think this is a good place to start to buy. Okay. Now, full disclosure, I do not own CCIV in my long-term portfolio. Okay. I do not own it in my long-term portfolio. All right. Any other questions, you guys, before we move on to my GME? Mike, do you know when are they voting on stimulus? And if the SPY goes below 370, should we worry about our long-term holdings? I think there's a vote tomorrow. I believe. I think there's a vote tomorrow. If we go below 370, should we be concerned? It depends what's happening at that time. You know, if we get to like 367, 368, and there's no stimulus, COVID cases are rising again, inflation's getting out of control, then yeah, you should be concerned about your long-term portfolios. But if we get down to 370 and we got stimulus, or we're getting stimulus, COVID is still under control, you know, I don't think that there would be something to really worry about. But I do think that once the Federal Reserve goes to raise interest rates, I think that's when the top gets put in, is when the Federal Reserve raises interest rates. The day that the Federal Reserve says we're going to raise rates, the high of the day on that day, I don't think gets tested again. So wherever the market is, whether the market's at 450, whether the SPY is at 415, or if the SPY is at 360, the day that announcement is made, whatever the high of that day is, I think that's the high for the foreseeable future. That's what I think. I don't think that the markets will be able to hold up or move higher once the Fed raises rates. Okay, so those are my thoughts. Mike, are you adding to your long-term tech portfolio with this tech pulling? Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet, I am not. Nope, not yet, I am not. AMC predictions. I actually like AMC better than all the rest of the Reddit stocks. And the reason for that is because AMC is actually going to be lumped into a little bit of the reopening trade. Okay. If COVID is behind us, and in the next couple of months, and movie theaters start to open back up, like New York just announced they were reopening, that they're reopening movie theaters here next week. I think it's next week. I forgot it, but New York just announced they're going to be reopening movie theaters here pretty soon. So, you know, they can kind of be lumped into the reopening trade. So I like AMC better than the rest of all the Reddit stocks like GameStop, KOSS. I like AMC better than I do those, but I think all of those stocks do pull themselves back in. I actually am a little worried for like the inexperienced trader, the inexperienced investor. I think a lot of people on like message boards and on like Reddit and some of these other platforms that are not experienced traders, I really think that some of them are going to get really, really hurt over the next week. Because I think everyone that doesn't really know what they're doing, that maybe came into the markets because of GameStop the first time when it went to 400. I think a lot of those people saw GameStop rally today and thought, here we go again. And then, they come in, they buy the stock at 150, 140 and diamond hands, and they're not going to sell. I don't think GameStop is going to squeeze again. I don't think GameStop's going to squeeze again. I think it's, if you said to me, okay, Mike, a week from now, where's GameStop? 170 or 70? My money's on 70. I don't think GameStop's going to go to 250, 300, 350. I don't think that's going to happen unless, the company makes some kind of major fundamental announcement. But without any type of announcement, I think, GameStop goes back to like 70, 60, maybe even 50 over the next week. We'll see if I'm right. I made a lot of money today short GameStop. If that opportunity presents itself again, I'll short it again. But I think that you're going to get a lot of people are going to get really hurt because they're going to buy GameStop because they think it's going to 400 again. And if it doesn't, they're going to hold the whole way down because they're going to see the last time that everybody held GameStop, people made millions of dollars. I mean, you had a bunch of young 20-something-year-old kids make millions of dollars because they bought GameStop when it was like 20 and they just held it all the way to 400. Now, that's great. It's good for them, but it creates a lot of really bad habits. And you're going to have a lot of people that missed GameStop the first time or maybe bought it and sold it too early. And if they don't have experience, they're going to buy it again and they're just going to hold it. They're going to hold it blindly and they're going to let the stock just go to, 80, 70, 60, 50. So I think a lot of people are going to get really hurt. It's unfortunate, but listen, that's the markets. That's the markets, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I made money GameStop short today. I shorted at $154. The stock's at 105 right now. Tomorrow I think we can go lower. We got to see. But again, it all depends on if we get any type of announcement from the company. We got a tweet from Ryan Cohen of an ice cream cone and the stock went up 300%. So, we got to see, what happens. If the company puts out some kind of fundamental press release, then the stock's going to scream higher. So don't anyone be like, oh, Mike, you were wrong. Well, no, if there's a fundamental news release or change in the business, the stock will move higher. If there's not, then the stock goes lower. All right. So GME downhill from here. I think so. If they're without any type of significant fundamental press release, without a statement from the company that says we're doing this something new, we're changing this, we're doing that. Without anything like that, I think the stock goes lower and the stock goes down unless we get some type of news announcement from the company. Okay. So to answer your question, when you short stocks, do you buy puts or sell puts? So Andre, shorting a stock and buying puts are not the same thing. You will make money when the stock goes down. Okay. You'll make money when the stock goes down. But shorting a stock is just me borrowing shares and selling those shares that I don't own and hoping that I can buy them back at a cheaper price. Buying put options, and if you want to make money when a stock goes down, you're going to buy put options. Do not sell put options. If you think the stock's going to go down, you can get destroyed selling put options. So if you think that the stock's going to go down and you can't short the stock, you can always buy put options on it. And when you're buying a put option, you're basically buying the right to sell a stock at a certain price. So when you buy a put option, let's say you were to buy a $100 strike put option on GameStop and GameStop went to $70. That contract you own, that put option, it gives you the right to sell GameStop at $100, even if the stock is at 70. That's what makes that contract valuable. Okay. So to the flip side, if you buy a $100 strike put option on GameStop and the stock goes to 120, you're going to lose money because your contract is worthless. Why would you want to own the right to sell the stock at 100 when it's at 120? You'd rather sell it at 120. So that's what would make that would make your put option completely worthless. If the stock goes below 100, then that's when you'll start to make money, because if the stock's trading at 60, 70, 80, it's below 100, and you own a contract that gives you the right to sell the stock at 100. So that's what will make your put option valuable. Pretty new. What's the basics I have to learn? I mean, you have to learn it all. You have to learn it all. You have to learn risk management. You have to learn proper position sizing. You've got to learn how to place orders, limit orders versus market orders, how to set stop losses. You got to learn basic chart patterns. These are all things that you will learn. Okay. These are all things that you will learn as a member of True Trading Group. We have a beginner and foundation course that will start you off from day one. Like if you've never traded a stock a day in your life, our beginner foundations course is for you specifically. A lot of our members never traded a stock a day in their lives before they join. How many of my teaching members, you guys just comment in chat. Comment in chat if you had no idea about trading before you joined TTG. Like when you joined TTG, if you were brand new, just comment in chat just so some people can see that, regardless of your experience level, there's something for you guys in True Trading Groups. So just pay attention to some of the people that are commenting in chat right now. But I would tell you, if you're brand new, Chubby, do not trade. Learn first. Our slogan is learn, trade, profit. There's a reason it's in that order. Learn first. Do not start trading first. Do you teach scalping? Not really. So none of our moderators are scalpers. Scalpers are traders that get in and out of trades within seconds. I would say that when I'm trading a real fast moving small cap, that's the closest thing to like a scalping. But even that, my trades on those stocks can last several minutes to sometimes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes long on the real fast moving small caps. My typical day trade, I'm a traditional day trader. Okay. I also do swing trade. A traditional day trader trades last anywhere from several minutes to several hours. A scalper is usually in and out of their position within a few seconds to a few minutes. And then a swing trader will buy a stock today and sell it either tomorrow or any day thereafter. So, we don't really teach scalping, which is, getting in and out within seconds. No. All right. So that's it, guys. That kind of wraps up our Q&A. Let's move on. Let's get into my GME trade, which was my only trade of the day today. It was a big one, and that was short GameStop. Okay, that was short GameStop. So for that, we're going to take things to the charts. All right, so here we have GameStop, and we're sitting at 106 and change. So here's GameStop in the morning. Okay, now what I want to talk to you guys about this GameStop trade was a very specific level. Okay, what platform do you use to short stocks? I trade with Lightspeed. Lightspeed's pretty good with borrows. All right, Lightspeed's pretty good with borrows. I trade with Lightspeed. Okay, now let's go to the daily chart real quick, and let's talk about levels here on GameStop, because there were two levels that in my opinion were really important for GameStop. Okay, two levels that were really important for GameStop. Okay, and here they are. Okay, the low 150s. Why? Because that was a gap entry point. And then like 215 to 220, because that was the gap fill. Okay, so you remember this big gap down day? This real big gap down day? That gap was in play today because we were gapping above the gap entry point. So these low 150s, we were opening well above that. We were opening up in the 160s. So pre-market today, I told everybody in chat, my TG fam, you guys can all comment and chat and verify this. Pre-market, I told everybody, guys, here's my levels that I'm looking at on GameStop. I'm not going to be in love with one directional sentiment type of trade idea on GameStop. I'm not going to be saying to myself, okay, I'm long and long only, or I'm short and I'm short only, because I was like, GameStop can shift its sentiment on the drop of a dime. So there were a couple levels that were very crucial to my analysis on GameStop this morning. And the first one is this gap entry point in the low 150s. I can delete this, the gap fill, because that level never came into play today. But the gap entry point did. That gap entry point did. So now when I go to the 3-minute chart, okay, in the intraday chart, you'll see immediately right away, as soon as I pull up the intraday chart, you'll see how significant this level was. So what I said in chat this morning was, guys, if we opened up around 165-ish, and I was like, if we pull back to 150s and the low 150s hold, watch for this thing to then push up into the gap, and I'll look to get long. I'll look to ride that thing up towards 200. That was if that gap entry held. But coming right out of the gate, we dropped. This is a 3-minute chart, so each candle represents 3 minutes. We dropped right down to that line on our first opening candle. Dropped right down to that line, held there for a minute or two, and then we got the crack. And when we cracked, we actually halted right there. Okay, the stock actually halted right there at 137.06. So when we dropped below that gap entry point and halted, that's when I came on the mic and chat, and I was like, gang, we are now below that gap entry point. I'm going to look for, coming out of the halt, verbatim. This is what I said verbatim in chat. My TeachD members confirm and verify that this is exactly how it went down in chat today. Verbatim on the microphone, I said, guys, I'm looking for a bounce back towards 150 to get short, because now that is not only is your VWAP indicator sitting there in the low 150s, but now that's also that gap entry point. That's the low 150s that we talked about. Okay, that's the low 150s. That was that gap entry point. Now that we're below it, I'm going to look if we can't get above. If we can't get above it, I'm getting short. And coming right out of the halt, what happened? We pushed right up to those 150s. We got all the way to 157.80, and I snuck myself right in there, and I got short GME this morning at 9:40 a.m. at $154.10. $154.10, and then we just collapsed. Okay, bang, heavy rejection, huge volume rejection, as that now became a level of resistance, and the stock just starts to drop like a rock, and I just start peeling profits off the table as the stock continues its fall. Okay, I took some profits at 134.50. I took more profit at 129.05. I took more profit at 112.98. And then I took more profit at 102 was my best take profit right down there in front of the $100 whole number. 102 was my best take profit on that. That's a 34% gain. And then we halted, came out of the halt, popped, halted again. And now I'm saying to myself, okay, guys, that previous low, okay, which was also the halt price, looking for that to become resistance. So now as we bounced our way back up here, we bounced our way back, I added back to my position short, okay, because now at this point, I'm down to very small size. On this 102 cover, I'm down to very small size, okay? At that point, I only had like maybe 200 shares left. Okay, so I'm down to a really small size when we got down to that 102 area. So now as we start to bounce back up towards, here's my VWAP indicator again. Here's my VWAP indicator right at that prior low. So I added back, I got back into my position short at 121.50. Okay, 121.50. We are holding resistance below that level, and then we start to roll, and then we have this little breakdown, and I took a piece of profit off the table once on that add back at 117.03. So now I'm at 117.03. I took more profits off, but I'm still short the position. Okay. So now again, here's the original entry, take, added back, took more profit. And then I start to see what was a beautiful bear flag setup. Okay. This is a very, very nice bear flag setup. Here's your down move, and then here's your flag pattern. And when we pushed back up here, and you can see we found resistance again, I came in right here and I added again, because again, I took profits here. So now I added back into a full size position at 127.82. And then when we broke above, I got flat. Okay, so right there is then where I got flat at 139.25. Okay, at 139.25. Okay, so let me just go back. So here's all of, let me delete this one. So here's all of the trades. Initial entry, take. Entered, oh, no, this is not one. Delete that. Okay, added back, took some profit, added back again, and then covered flat. So on this last piece, that last piece right there, I gave some of my profit back, but this was a home run trade. This was an absolute home run on this action here to the downside, and that was all it took. That was all it took for me to have a big day. We ended up moving higher later in the afternoon, and then we ended up crashing back down. And now we're sitting here at 110 as we're starting to climb a little bit off of that $100 level. Okay. As we're starting to climb off that $100 level. All right. Does anybody have any questions about the GME trade itself specifically? What do I predict for tomorrow? I mean, listen, this level that we just held after hours is a key level. Okay. This is a key level. So as we look back now, this gap is now what's in play. So remember just before what I said to you guys, I go look for the gap fill. Okay. When we were talking about the gap earlier with that 150s, that was the gap entry. The gap fill put you up to 200. That was your gap. Right. So in the morning, that was the gap that was in play from the 150s up to like 215. That was one gap. Once you broke below the 150s, now a new gap is in play, and that's today's gap. Now, today's gap of gap fill takes you to like $92. Okay. That was yesterday's high, was also yesterday's close. What you will notice on GameStop is, where did GameStop find support today? Look where GameStop found support, right at the gap fill. So that's your gap fill. If GameStop gets below that number, call it 91.50. If GameStop gets below 91.50, it's good night. That's my opinion. If it gets below 91.50 tomorrow, I think it's good night. I think the stock just drifts its way. Okay, I think the stock drifts its way back to like $70. Okay, if it gets below 91.50. I think if GameStop is going to move higher, it's got to hold that level. So far after hours, it is. Okay, so far after hours, it is holding that level. Now we got to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's say GameStop, I'll give you the two scenarios. Let's say tomorrow GameStop opens up at 125, 127, right? GameStop probably makes a quick run off the open right into the 160s. And then it'll probably go up and it'll probably test today's highs. Okay? It'll probably test today's highs. But let's say tomorrow GameStop opens up at 100, 97, 96. I think right off the bell, you get a drop down to 91.50. And then if that level does not completely reverse the stock higher, then I think you got to be really careful if you're holding on to the stock, because I think it goes significantly low if we break below 91.50. Okay. So my focus will be on GameStop tomorrow. All right. I will trade it again. And the entire game plan for me is going to be centered on that 91.50 level. Today, my entire game plan was centered around those low 150s. That was my level today, where I was able to come up with my game plan for the trade. Tomorrow, the new level is 91.50. That's my level. 91.50 is going to be my level for GameStop. We get below it, I'm shorting the hell out of this thing. If we hold it, maybe we have another little bit of a push. Maybe we go back to the 120s, 130s, 140s. And I do think the long trade will be a little bit more difficult than the short trade. If 91.50 breaks, I think it's an easy move lower. If 91.50 holds support, I think you're going to have a choppy move as a stock tries to churn higher. Okay, so like kind of similar to what you saw today. Like kind of similar to what you saw today. Like when you look at GameStop today, right? Look at how easy the move down was. And then look at how choppy the move up was. You see what I mean? Like I think you see something similar to that. Like you'll if we crack 91.50, I think you see this type of price action. If 91.50 holds, I think you see this type of price action. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to everybody. All right, cool, got it. Good, awesome, guys, beautiful. So nice job today, those that traded GameStop. I know there's a lot of people that did not trade GameStop. Okay. There's a lot of people today that did not trade GameStop, maybe because they either couldn't short it. Okay. They either couldn't short it or they just don't want to trade it because it's extremely volatile. And that's okay. You guys, if you're not comfortable trading a stock that's as volatile as GameStop, stay away from it. You'll be better off. Okay. You'll be better off, if you're not comfortable in a stock that's that volatile. You're more likely to trade with emotions. When you trade with emotions, you make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you lose money. Okay. So you got to make sure that you're comfortable with that type of volatility and you adjust your position size accordingly to deal with that type of volatility. Okay. I was risking like $6 to $8 a share when I entered my trade short. Okay. When I entered my trade short. All right. So you have to make sure that your position size is such that you can handle something like that. All right. So that's it. Cool. Real quick, before we go any further, I want to remind everybody. Okay. We made an announcement earlier in the week. I want to remind everybody that this Saturday is Weedapalooza. Okay. Anyone that is interested in the cannabis sector, Jason Spatafora, the Wolf for Weed Street, one of our head mods in True Trading Group, who has been absolutely decimating the cannabis sector, is hosting a 2-part cannabis workshop. Okay, it's called Weedapalooza. There are 2 parts. Part 1 is Saturday, February 27th. That's this Saturday, folks, from 12 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. And he's going to talk about how to trade the Ides of March in the cannabis sector. Then part 2 is Saturday, March 6th. And that is what the new political climate means for the future of pot stocks and how you can capitalize on it and how you should be setting up your long-term portfolios to benefit from the cannabis sector that could experience one of the biggest growth sectors that we have in the last several years. Okay, so anyone that's interested in that, it's for TTG members only. Okay, you must be a member of True Trading Group by tomorrow, February 26th. If you are not a member by tomorrow, you will not be able to attend Weedapalooza. Okay, it is only for TTG members. The entire thing will be recorded and posted in our video library for members to go back and review at a later date, but you must be a member by the 26th. That's tomorrow in order to attend part 1 and part 2. Okay, like if you join TTG on March 3rd, you're not going to be able to attend part 2 on March 6th. You have to be a member by tomorrow to attend the Weedapalooza event on Saturday. Okay, so anyone that is interested in that, we do have you guys can sign up with a coupon code of TTG121 to give you a 38% discount on your membership. You see we're posting and commenting the link there in chat. So if you guys want to attend Weedapalooza, sign up with coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 38% discount on our membership, and you'll be able to attend Weedapalooza on Saturday. Okay. If you have any interest in the cannabis sector whatsoever at all, that is a must attend event. Jason, you guys, a lot of you look to me for advice on stocks. I don't trade or buy or sell a single cannabis stock without consulting Jason. So he's the person I go to when I need advice on cannabis stocks. So I would advise you guys to attend his two-part event, Weedapalooza, which is going to be an absolute must attend if you're interested in the cannabis space. Okay? Cool. Beautiful. Now, I want to know real quick before I ask a question to some non-THD members that are in here. I want to know right now, today was a day of tremendous volatility, and today was a day that would really test a trader's emotions, discipline, and patience. So I want to know right now, how many of my TTG members are better traders, are more disciplined traders because of True Trading Group? I want you to sound off in chat right now if you are a better trader because of the education, the mentorship, the community, and the guidance that you've gotten at True Trading Group. Sound off in chat right now if you are a better trader today because of True Trading Group. I want to know about it, because these are the days that really will test you. These are the days that will test your emotions. They'll test your discipline. They'll test your patience. So I want you guys to sound off in chat right now if you are a better trader today because of TTG. For those of you that are not members, I want you to pay very close attention to the people that are commenting in chat here today, because on the days like today is when this stuff really matters. Okay, it's when this stuff really matters. You see some of the comments that are coming through in chat. Beautiful. I love it. I love seeing all of you guys comment. Absolutely. Right here, baby. Better trader. Much better. No doubt. Absolutely. I am by far, not even close. I'm better trader because of TTG for sure. 1,000%, 1,000,000%. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. I'm much better, but still have a lot to work on. Yep. Yes, I am. AO. More greener than I've ever been before. Hell yeah. Was green today only because of TTG. I would have blown up my account a year ago. Absolutely better trader. Definitely, especially more disciplined. Saved me a ton of money today. Certainly. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I love seeing this. I love to hear this. You know, it really makes me feel good, especially on days like today, that you guys are better prepared, more disciplined, more patient, and you're able to take advantage of volatility in days like today and not be kind of shell-shocked like a lot of other people, and not be panicking, and still be able to think rationally, think logically, and not have your emotions get the best of you. So it's good. I like to hear that. Okay, beautiful. Now, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, I want to know. If you're not a member, I want you to type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type TTG in chat right now. All right, we got Zen. MK, Rappel, Hassan, Flex, Neil, Blake Tucker, Annie Lem, Bro Wall Street, Cher Yen, Bryce Azanam, SJ Raymond, Jorge Baca, Sarah Bills, Regina, Loves Ferraris, Playtime Music, Renz Pret, Reginald Gordon, Rahesh, Hassan, Stephen Hansen, Ten Beck. Oh, nice. Love Ferraris. Third live stream joining us, though. Nice, man. Welcome back. Thomas James Daniel, Nuno, Mike Coltrane, Uzziah, Roxanne Gates, Skeezy P. RG, just finished the trial, man. Welcome. Ahmed, Vasilios, Mitch S., Daniel, Kenny Kumar, Kenny Kummer, Mustafa, Oddly Steven, Robert using the trial. Nice, Robert. Hope you enjoy your trial. Abraham Yemenez, Mitchell Hines, Derek, Eddie McKay, Ian French. This is great, guys. Good. A lot of non-THD members, first timers here. I love it. Okay. I love it. Welcome all of you that are not members of True Trading Group. I really do love it. Welcome, guys. Listen up. Okay. Those of you that are not members of True Trading Group. All right. I need you guys first just to understand that no one And I mean, literally no one, not me, not any of the teaching moderators, nobody else is going to do the work needed to help you guys reach your goals. That's first and foremost. All right. You are going to have to be willing to put in some time, some energy, and effort to truly learn this skill. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to join True Trading Group and just start making boatloads of money the very next day. You've got to be willing to put in some work to actually learn this skill. Okay. But it all starts with getting the right education, tools, community, mentorship, support to help you learn, trade, and profit. And that's what TeachD is all about, and standing on your own 2 feet and teaching you guys how to fish. Okay. When you guys sign up to True Trading Group, you get a 1-year membership. It's an all-inclusive membership to TTG. Normally, a cost of membership is $2,212. But tonight, before midnight, you can get a 38% discount. Brings the price all the way down to just $1,365 until midnight tonight. Anyone that signs up, okay, remember, by tomorrow, we'll be able to attend the Weedapalooza event this Saturday and then the Saturday after. Okay, so guys, do not forget, you got to be a member by tomorrow in order to attend the Weedapalooza event. There's no upsells in True Trading Group. There's no add-ons. When you join TTG, you get access to everything we have, as well as everything we ever will have. We do not have a monthly option because, first of all, 1 month is not enough time for you to go through the courses, go through the video library, practice trading on the simulator, attend a private study group. It's not enough time for you to figure out if you can do this or not. That's number one. Number two, myself and the other moderators put 110% of our effort and energy into the success of our members. So I want the exact same back from you. If you are not willing to put in some time, energy, and effort, then neither will I. I do not want people that are going to sign up and just say, yeah, Mike, that's great. Cool. You have courses. I really don't care. I don't want to learn. Just tell me what to do. If that's what you're looking for, I'm telling you right now, True Trading Group is not for you. You guys can follow along with all of our trade alerts. We do tell you everything we're buying and everything we're selling before we actually do it in real time. But if all you want to do is say, I don't want to learn, I don't want to go through any courses, I don't want to attend a study group, I don't want to go through videos, I don't want to do anything, just tell me what to do. TG is not for you. Sign up the live stream right now. Seriously, because I put all my time, energy, and effort into my TG members. They can all comment and verify that all of this is true. And I want the same back from you. So if you guys are not willing to do that, then I'm sorry, TG is not for you. Just that simple. Okay. But, so something I want to just kind of start with right there, because we get that sometimes, and that's just not the kind of members that we want in True Trading Group. All right. You got to be willing to put in some time, energy, and effort. You don't just get rich quick. It's not a get rich quick scheme when it comes to trading. There's no secret. Okay. You got to be willing to put in some work. Tom Brady didn't win all those Super Bowls by just somebody telling him what to do. He put in some work. All right. So before I actually get into why $13.65 is not a lot of money for the membership. There are some people that say, oh man, $13.65, that sounds like a lot of money. It's not. TTG is not just a chat room or an alert service. It's an entire platform for traders that has a lot of resources and tools at your disposal. But before I get into why it's not expensive, I want to know how many of my TTG members have actually already made back their subscription. If you are a member of True Trading Group, sound off in chat right now if you've already made back your subscription fee. Okay. So for those that might say $13.65 is a lot of money, I want you to pay attention to how many of my TTG members are going to comment in chat right now if they've made back their membership fee. You have to think of it this way. When you're a trader, you're the ultimate entrepreneur. Now, I don't know many other places you can invest $13.65 in yourself, get a professional education, and then start making money right away with $500 after that. You're essentially starting your own business as a trader for less than $2,000. That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing. Okay. So as a member of TTG, like I said, it's not just a chat room and trades. You're not paying $13.65 just to get my trades. That's not what it is. Okay. It's not just trade alerts. It's that plus so much more. We take the top premium tools and products and we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included with your membership comes a Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. This gives you breaking to the second news alerts live directly inside of our chat room. It also comes with a Squawk Box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and listen to the news headlines as someone reads them out loud to you, okay, instead of you having to read the news as it comes across the wire. Everything I'm about to explain to you is included for free with your membership. There's no additional fee or charge for any of these services. It's all included for $13.65 when you use coupon code TTG121. You also get quote streams, real-time level 1, full book level 2, real-time options data. All of that is included with your membership. You get a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Prove to yourself on the simulator you guys can make money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. You also get a Trade Ideas real-time scanner that is streamed directly to our members during the day that tells you what stocks are making new highs, what stocks have unusual volume bursts, what are your top gainers on the day. That Trade Ideas scanner is one of the best scanners in the market, and you have access to that as a member of True Trading Group totally for free. You also have access to TradingView's Pro charting software, one of the most popular charting softwares used out there by active traders today. All of this is included at no additional fee when you guys join True Trading Group. This is what I mean by TTG is a platform. It is not just a trade alert service. You're going to get a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that currently sports about an 84% win rate. We are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We keep a trading journal of all of our moderators' trade alerts, all of them. So whenever, okay, you guys see it right now on the screen. We show you on our website all of our buys, all of our sells, all the winning trades, all the losing trades, all the break evens. You see all of it directly on our website so you can track all of our moderators' performance. We're fully transparent in TTG. Okay. You also will get access to one small private study group with a TTG moderator. That's a little private study session where you can get some quality mentorship and guidance and ask questions and cover certain topics and lessons that you guys want help with. That's included with your membership and the entire TTG curriculum. When you guys join TTG, you are getting access to the entire curriculum. This is a simplified version of the courses of the education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York City. They didn't let me touch $1 of their money until I got their training program. So why would you touch $1 of your money before you go through an educational training program? All of our courses you have access to. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, how to trade during a market crash. Everything we have, you get access to. And there's no like special VIP pro courses that cost more money. When you sign up, you get all of our courses, as well as all of our future courses. As we come out with new educational content, you get that included. There's no upcharge for it. Okay? No upcharge for it. All of our courses are in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. We also have a video library with over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are previously recorded workshops, webinars, and live events that are recorded, like I said, and posted in the video library, like Weedapalooza. Weedapalooza is on Saturday and the Saturday after. That event will be recorded and will be loaded up into the video library for members to go and review later. Some other videos we have in there, like how to grow a $500 account to 25K, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. These are just some of the videos that are in that video library for our members to go and view. Okay. All of this is what you have access to, guys, as well as access in general in chat. You can send private direct messages to the moderators in chat, asking them questions throughout the course of the day. So those that said $13.65 kind of sounds like a lot of money. You're starting to realize now the value and everything you get as a member of True Trading Group. But let me take it one step further. That Benzinga Pro newsfeed that you get included for free, Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that newsfeed. Real-time level 1 and full book level 2, that's $990 a year. A trade simulator, $750 a year. And TradingView, they charge $720 a year for that pro charting software. Guys, that's a total of $3,648 of premium products and services that are included with your membership for just $13.65 when you use coupon code TTG121. Now you're starting to get an idea of the value of a TTG membership. It is not just trade alerts and a chat room. It is so much more than that. And get this, I've got actually something kind of special for tonight. Okay, I got something actually kind of special for tonight. Hold on, guys. My thing has just froze. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, my whole platform just froze for a second there, guys. So I'm sorry about that. My whole platform just froze for a few seconds. So I've got something special that I want to do with you guys here tonight. Okay, we had a mix-up with our ordering. Hey, man.
All right, so guys,
you want to tell them?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
So guys, normally, my name's Adam. Mike's business partner in True Trading Group. So normally we give away a Kindle, right? For you guys, when you sign up, we'll give away a free Amazon Kindle Fire. We've been known to give away laptops to members. So we're constantly ordering from like wholesalers, laptops and Kindles and things like that, right? So that we have them on hand. There was a big mistake by a gentleman named Ryan who works for us, and he went ahead and instead of ordering 25 Kindles, decided to order 25 laptops instead. So that would be Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo laptops, and Chromebooks. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because selfishly, Mike and I want the write-off with it. These are two of them. I have 25 of these in the next room. So for literally until they run out,
the next 25 people,
the next 25 people that sign up are going to get a laptop with their subscription.
All right, guys. So literally anyone that signs up, the next 25 people to use coupon code TTG121 are going to get a free laptop included with their membership.
Yeah, and that will not be a normal occurrence.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, this is a mistake by Ryan.
It was a mistake, and I want the write-off.
Yeah.
I just want to be very clear.
Yeah. So anyone that needs a new laptop and wants to become a trader.
Yeah, okay. And for those wondering about the specs, they're not full gaming rigs or anything. They're going to be either an Asus VivoBook. We have Lenovo IdeaPads. We have HP Chromebooks. That's what they are. So anyone that signs up tonight, it will be restricted to anyone in the United States or Canada. We cannot ship them because of the lithium-ion battery out of North America. So the next 25 people that sign up in North America will get a brand new laptop. All right. And for those of you saying, yes, it is definitely okay for trading. Why is your membership so expensive? You're in the wrong place. For those of you that, what do you call it? For those of you that, what do you call it? Yeah, this is our mix-up, and I want the write-off. So does Mike.
Yeah. So, well, we got 25 of these laptops, guys. So the next 25 people to use, okay, or the 25 people that use TTG121, you guys will get a free laptop included with your membership. I think we already had a couple people sign up, like Chris and everything. So there's a little bit less.
And for our members that are in here, don't worry, I got you. Tomorrow we're gonna do in chat after the market. We're gonna do it, and I don't know if there's any members in here that were with me last time, but Mike, remember a week ago when I literally was giving out $100 per member to go over chat features? So guys, tomorrow I'm probably going to give out like $2,000-3,000 in $100 increments to our members, to literally prove that they can go ahead and use different features inside the chat. So guys, we're always giving back to our members. To spin the wheel, Colin, that's right. We're always giving back to our members. We're always doing stuff for them. So if you didn't get the laptop, don't worry. There's plenty of other opportunity to win cash and all sorts of stuff with True Trading Group. Okay? We're constantly giving back to our members. It's something that we love to do. So that's it. Who here remembers that we did that like a week ago? And don't forget, this Sunday, we're giving away $30,000 or a Tesla. That's happening this Sunday.
Hey guys, set your reminders, 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. One lucky TTG member is getting a brand new Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash.
So yeah, the next 25 people that sign up will get a brand new laptop. All right, Mike, take her home.
Cool, man. Adam, thanks. All right, guys. So like I said, first 25 people. We have a little bit less. A couple people have already signed up. So it's less than 25 now. It's probably around 18 or 19 that use coupon 18. Yep. Okay. 18. I just got 18. So the next 18 people to use coupon code TTG121, we're going to post. All right. So Jawan Bandari says sign up where. We'll post a link right now in chat. So if you guys want, again, if you sign up, the next 18 people with coupon code TTG121 will get a free laptop included with their membership and also get a 38% discount. You will also be able to attend Weedapalooza tomorrow. Again, listen, guys, the laptop, though, is only for people that are in the United States or Canada. Because of the lithium battery, we can't ship it out. We've had a lot of laptops be returned to us in the past. So it's only for people in the United States or Canada. Okay, so if you are in the US or Canada, you guys will get a free laptop included with your membership. Okay, included with your membership. And then again, don't forget the Tesla giveaway is this Sunday. All you got to do is be a member of True Trading Group by Saturday. And you will then be able to fill out the registration form to be included, the registration forms on our website, to be entered into the raffle to have yourself a chance to win a Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. live right here on this YouTube channel. Set your reminders. Oh my God, now we're down to 12. Okay, there's now only 12 laptops left. Guys, seriously, hurry up. If you want to sign up and you want the laptop, click on that link right now in chat. There's only 12 spots. There's only 12 laptops left. Literally 1 minute ago, there was 18. Now there's 12. Guys, use coupon code THD121 before they run out. Adam is the one who's seeing everything come through.
And guys, just so you know, when it runs out, it will just revert back to the Kindle.
Right.
So right now, if you go to here, let me share my screen so you can see it, because I know this is a little last minute. Hang on one sec, just so you guys can see the difference. So, right.
Let me ask you a question. Are you ready?
Nope. All right, so let me share the screen. All right, so guys, you'll see right here, it'll say laptop, right? However, once that's done, you'll know if you're getting the laptop or not, because it will say Kindle instead. There'll be a picture of a Kindle. All right, so that's all that is. All righty, cool.
Okay, so I'm sure Adam will keep me posted, I guess, as the night goes on here. But yep, as of a couple of seconds ago, we had 12 of those laptops left. Okay, 12 of those laptops left. So guys, again, use coupon code TTG121. Okay, use coupon code TTG121. My screen just froze again. Bear with me for a second, guys, as looks like my platform has now froze. Oh, all right. So I'm still good. All right. It's totally frozen on my end. So my whole platform is frozen, but as long as you guys can still hear me. So again, guys, use coupon code THD121. Sign up before midnight. You'll get the 38% discount. Brings the price all the way down to just $1,365 when it's normally $2,212. Okay. I think we've got maybe about 10 laptops left. For the next 10 people that sign up, we'll get a free laptop included with their membership. And then if you sign up by tomorrow, you'll be able to attend the Weedapalooza event on Saturday. Sign up by Saturday, you'll be able to enter the Tesla or $30,000 giveaway on Sunday. So all those things sound incredible, amazing, lots of fun, but I'm actually going to take this one step further. And anyone that is not a member of TTG and you guys are considering it, I'm going to make up your mind for you literally right now. Pay very close attention to me. I'm speaking directly to you. For those of you that are on the fence, listen to me. I'm going to make up your mind right now. If you sign up with coupon code THD121 before midnight, do the following. Go through all of our courses, pass the quizzes at the end of the courses, and attend one of our private study groups. If you do those three things and do not make back the $1,365 at least one time throughout the year of your membership, I'll give you all of your money back. I'll give you a complete refund if you do those three things and still don't make your membership fee back once throughout your membership. That's how confident I am that if you're willing to put in a little bit of time, energy, and effort, that this can and will work for you. Okay, that is how confident I am that this can and will work for you if you are willing to put in the time. Okay, that's why I'm not going to give you a money back guarantee if you do nothing. Oh, there's 8. Guys, we're down to 8 now. There are only 8 laptops left. There's only 8 laptops left. So again, I'm not giving you a money back guarantee if you sign up and do nothing and don't make the membership fee back. But if you do put in the work, meaning you went through the courses, you passed the quizzes, you attended a private study group, and you still don't make the money back, at least once throughout that membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'll give you all your money back. That's how confident I am in the education of the platform, because I know this education made me the trader that I am today. I know this education is allowing my members to have the success that they're having today. You see people commenting in chat. The bottom line is, guys, the simple fact of the matter is, if my members were not having success, I would not be able to offer you a money back guarantee. So anyone that was still on the fence, I've just made up your mind for you, because what do you have to lose at this point? I've just guaranteed your membership fee. Use coupon code TTG121, get a free laptop. There's only a couple left. Get a 38% discount. Enter the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. Attend the Weedapalooza event. Get the money back guarantee. If you're still not sure, you're not ready to pull the trigger yet, we do have a 7-day trial. It's called our TG3 program. It's a one-time payment of just $3. That's it. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. Okay. It's just $3. That's it. You get 7-day access to our dashboard. You get 3-day access in our live trading chat room. You also get 3 sample trial courses included with your membership. For that, go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com to sign up for our 7-day trial. Important to note, if you sign up for the 7-day trial, you will not get the $1,365 price point. You will not get the free laptop. You will not get access to Weedapalooza. You will not be able to attend. You will not be included in the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. You will not get the money back guarantee. That's for people that are ready to join the team right here, right now, with coupon code TGG121. Now, you can upgrade to a full membership at any time during your trial if you want. If you do, then you will be included in the Tesla raffle on Sunday as long as you upgrade by Saturday. You will be able to attend Weedapalooza as long as you upgrade by tomorrow. Okay? So again, you have to be a full-time member by tomorrow to join Weedapalooza. You have to be a full-time member by Saturday to enter the Tesla $30,000 raffle. So guys, use coupon code TTG121, okay? Coupon code TTG121. before midnight, and make sure you guys get all the things that I just mentioned to you. Thanks for joining me today in this live stream. You guys are great. I love you all. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and yes, of course, smash that like button. Let me know how much you guys appreciate all these live streams. Hope you guys learned something. Good luck tomorrow. Get your butts in chat, man. I'm going to be trading GameStop most likely again. It'll be front and center. The question is, do we go lower? The markets, do we go lower? We actually traded lower in the after hours session. We went all the way down to that 380. We bounced back to 382. The after hours session has now just closed. GameStop back to 106. We'll see if we break that $91.50 tomorrow area. If we do, I'm going short. If we hold it, could be a long opportunity. Get your butts in chat to find out how we're going to profit from it. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Later, guys.